my name is Emily Howard. With my computer-assisted voice, I would like to share my journey to a new role in data science, which begins with talking about the first steps in that journey. Teaching in blended, remote, and online environments sparked my investigation into the architecture behind the educational management systems. What I have learned is leading me to new paradigm and technology investigations in my journey. Broward College has been a leader in this field as the prototype file-sharing campus in the mid-1990s. Professors/administration shared and analyzed documents for presentation in classes. Combined with Blackboard then Brightspace D2L, we were able to share informatics and analytics within the colleague/administration space to create a nourishing, encouraging space for our students. Personally, I was able to teach in learning communities, create engaging content, active online classroom, and enhance student outcomes using these technologies. Beyond the classroom, we were able to apply the classroom investigations to payload and business development in aerospace and medicine. But I was interested in the architecture and analytics behind these systems, so I started making the transition to data science. The ideas of data science statistical methods were enshrined by John Tukey in 1962. Data science investigates connections between data sets involving statistical tests, correlation studies, and informatic presentations. Python was developed as part of object-oriented programming interpreted languages as a replacement for Visual Basic with a C++ base. Application Programming Interfaces (API) allow for the dissemination of large amounts of data in object-oriented dictionaries including numbers, strings, images, figures, and geolocation. Some APIs do some initial analysis. APIs help train artificial intelligences, AIs, to find specific information generating real-time solutions/answers in real time. My introduction to Python was initially through working with Arduinos within our project-based learning classroom environment. On watching physics videos for lectures, YouTube recommended the Good Vibrations with Freeball Channel's videos. His videos include numerical Python, Matplotlib, and science Python libraries. Adapting his code for a simple pendulum, a massless string with a mass at the end of the string, a simple plot simulating the linear and nonlinear solution of the system. Used the aid of ChatGPT to learn the coding for the app. Click on the first link to see an example of the ChatGPT session for part of the code. Notice you can copy the code directly or learn by manually entering it into an editor. Click on the second link for the Pendulum app, which has links to Freeball's code and video. Notice you can enter the angle, length, and time parameters, and receive the linear and nonlinear solutions for a simple pendulum. When I was able to adapt this example, the exploration into physics continued with a projectile developed with Plotly, an AI-powered API library for Python. A projectile demonstration has been developed from all these libraries. Developing this class of apps to use in our project-based learning classrooms here at Broward College and the larger world. Click on the link see the local server on my computer working as testbed for the code. You can enter different velocities and angles to see how it affects the height and range of the projectile. In our project-based learning, we were a bridge between the physics world and the biological world. Our shuttle payload serviced the medical fields through protein crystal growth and gene expression. Continuing that aim, I decided to create a patient portal in Python. The first step was to create a database of fake patients to test the data representation for these patients. Click on the Collaboratory link to see the process of creating the dictionary CVS file and how we interact with the API using Request Library. We can take health data and plot it and see if trends exist between the data. Finally, click the link to see how we use this health data in a patient portal for the clinical environment in medicine. We can add anyone as a patient in the beta version. Atmospheric Multispectral Explorer was a previous project learning environment with Silicon Valley Space Center and San Jose State University. The aim of the project was to observe hydroxyl, OH, in the upper atmosphere. One of the next steps is the development of a universal payload interface, mechanical, electrical, and data, for the NASA Tech Leap Prize Challenge. Beneficial to creating a new learning environment. The journey continues now with each new step. Our current meeting is about the next steps. The journey so far is front-end with some back-end development. The development process continues with more back-end. My journey includes connection to the community that sparked my educational journey while making the transition to a new role in data science. Time has come for the transition in this journey. How can I be of help to you as I continue my journey to data science?